Morning Gamecocks, I'm Carrigan Woodson.
And I'm Courtney Duckett. Carrigan and I are back and we're ready to get this Friday rolling.
USC is preparing for a huge Halloween weekend. We're going to talk about a few events.
We'll go over some international news.
And we'll give some updates on a few events we spoke about last week.
Let's start the intro because there's a lot to talk about.
Welcome back to Good Morning Gamecocks. If you've noticed traffic delays on Assembly Street this week, there's a good reason. A sinkhole opened near the intersection of Gervais and Assembly, forcing a short road closure in the heart of downtown Columbia. According to the state newspaper, city crews say they first spotted the issue about 2 weeks ago, when the pavement around a manhole between Gervais and Lady Streets began slowly sinking. The dip grew deeper over time, raising concerns about nearby water and sewer lines. Crews waited to begin major repairs until large events like the South Carolina State Fair and USC's homecoming had wrapped up. A temporary metal plate covered the spot during those events to keep traffic moving. Construction crews began digging Sunday night and found that a concrete conflict box, which separates underground water and sewer mains, had been slowly sinking for years due to a weak foundation. South Carolina-based McClam Construction is handling the repairs, reinforcing the structure and repaving the affected area. The northbound lanes of Assembly Street remain closed between Gervais and Lady Streets while the work continues, with traffic detoured onto Gervais Street. The closure covers one block near the State House and the Vista, an area that normally sees tens of thousands of vehicles each day. All lanes are expected to reopen later today. Now, on Monday, my dad sent me a news article. He was like, "Can you believe there's a sinkhole in downtown Columbia?" And on Tuesday, I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna go check it out." And it was really interesting to see just that huge metal plate in the middle of the road. But I'm really hoping they'll fix that soon.
Yeah, I was out on my way to class actually, and I saw like the sign that said road closed ahead. I'm like, bro, if I swear this road is the road I have to get on to go to class, I'd be so upset. But luckily, it wasn't like the street to like go to the journalism building, so that was good. But I was a little scared because I was like, why is everything happening every time I go to class? I'm just like, but hopefully that gets straight out. So
yeah, everything happens when you're in a rush.
Yes. So that, hopefully that gets fixed up soon. But on the statewide level, the controversy on SNAP benefits is still ongoing. On Tuesday, Governor Henry McMaster announced that the Central Carolina Community Foundation's 1SC fund is now activated. The activation of the fund will allow for a humanitarian campaign that will be dedicated to providing financial assistance to local food banks and nonprofit organizations in the response to the cut of SNAP benefits. According to McMaster, he is aware that the foundation will not fully replace the benefits of SNAP. It will support South Carolina families who will be affected by the cut come tomorrow, as the government shutdown is still in effect. There will also be assistance from South Carolina State Guard to ensure the distribution of necessities in the food banks is done orderly and efficiently. If you wish to donate to the 1SC Fund, visit yourfoundation.org. Now, the Central Carolina Community Program has assisted before with like hurricane relief and COVID. So this has happened before. So now we know that the cut of SNAP is serious and it will affect a lot of people, and it will go in effect tomorrow. So the date came up pretty fast, unfortunately, but SNAP has benefited a lot of South Carolina residents, people nationwide, but especially South Carolina, with $104 million has gone into SNAP. So that really has been a benefit from a lot of residents. So it's really sad to see how this has ended up.
I agree.
Yeah. While South Carolina families prepare for changes here at home, others across the Caribbean are facing challenges of their own after a major storm.
Hurricane Melissa made history this week as one of the strongest Atlantic hurricanes ever recorded, and it's caused intense weather on some Caribbean islands, including Jamaica, Cuba, the Bahamas, Haiti, the Dominican Republic, and the Turks and Caicos Islands. The storm slammed into Jamaica on Tuesday as a Category 5 hurricane, with winds up to 185 miles per hour. Melissa then moved through eastern Cuba as a Category 3 storm early Wednesday, then moved through the Bahamas later that day, where tropical storm-force winds and heavy rain lingered into the evening. The National Weather Service said the system may have strengthened slightly overnight on Wednesday as it crossed the water, but not enough to change the overall impacts. In Bermuda, hurricane conditions were expected late Thursday, with winds expected to ease by this morning. Melissa's rapid rise was historical, intensifying from a tropical storm to a Category 4 hurricane in just 24 hours last weekend. It maintained Category 5 strength for 36 straight hours before curving north toward Jamaica, making it the island's most powerful storm ever recorded. The National Weather Service said only 4 other Atlantic hurricanes in history have spent as much time at Category 5 intensity. Preliminary data shows Melissa tied with the 1935 Labor Day hurricane and 2019's Hurricane Dorian for the strongest Atlantic landfall on record, and ranks second only to 1980's Hurricane Allen based on peak wind speed. Melissa was also the most powerful tropical cyclone anywhere on Earth so far this year. We are hoping for the safety of everyone affected by the storms. On more international news, we have an update on the Louvre heist situation.
On Thursday, investigations involving the heist at Louvre Museum in Paris cracked down as prosecutors arrested 5 more people. The total amount of individuals arrested has now been updated to 7 after Apollo Gallery was broken into around 9:30 in the morning on October 19th. Around 100 investigators worked every day of the week for almost 2 weeks, along with 150 forensic samples and about 190 items brought in for evidence. Yet the arrest did not give much answer to the location of many historic artifacts that are valued at around $102 million, which included a diamond necklace that Napoleon gave to Empress Mary Louise as a wedding gift and jewels tied to Queens and Empress of the 19th century. So yeah, I heard about this when it first broke. It was everyone on TikTok, everybody making memes and like all kind of videos claiming that it was a bold plan to execute, I believe. So I feel like this should have been thought out, like a Ocean's 11 type thing, breaking into museums. But what do you think? I feel like this is pretty crazy, like how they obviously didn't get away with it, but they almost did.
Yeah, I think it's just almost too good to be true. I believe that it really happened. It's really a robbery. But in some of my classes, my classmates were discussing that what if this was just a PR stunt, because the Mastermind movie came out earlier this month, or I think not earlier this month, a few weeks ago. And they're like, what if it's just all a stunt for the movie to get people to watch it?
I don't know. There's a lot of other crazier things happen in the world. I wouldn't be surprised if this actually happened.
Yeah.
But yes, while investigations in Paris work to solve that mystery, here in the U.S., a new policy is making news in the world of sports.
Earlier this week, U.S. women's national soccer team head coach Emma Hayes announced that U.S. soccer is developing a new pre- and post-pregnancy protocol for its players. The message came the same day that forward Lynn Biendolo announced on Instagram that she and her husband Marley are expecting their first child. The new policy aims to outline guidelines and support for players during pregnancy and after childbirth. Last year, FIFA, the International Federation of Association of Football, released new maternity rules, which now guarantees a minimum of 14 weeks of paid parental leave for professional players, with at least 8 weeks after childbirth. FIFA also requires clubs, the team that employs players, to offer medical and physical support when players return, including time and space for breastfeeding or pumping, and prohibits any form of discrimination related to pregnancy or maternity. U.S. Soccer's version of the policy is still in development, and no official release date has been announced. Now, for some local sports news, our cross-country team is doing big things. Let's check it out.
Yes, in Gamecock athletics, the cross-country team has traveled to Knoxville, Tennessee for the 2025 SEC Cross Country Championship. It will be the Gamecocks' first 6K event at the Cherokee Cross Country course this morning at 10:53 a.m. There will be live coverage on the SEC network with play-by-play commentary. The Gamecocks have had many successes this season, with earning podium finishes in 4 events in the regular season. Due to the success at many events, South Carolina made history in the program with the highest rankings in the Southeast region by placing 3rd and ranking number 20 in the national top 30 poll. The best result in the program happened in the same state of Tennessee in 1999 when the Gamecocks placed in 5th at the SEC Championship. 12 runners will be completed, including a debut of 5 runners like Salma Albadra. So yes, we wish the Gamecocks luck as they compete in this huge event. Now let's move back to classic USC campus event.
Students dared to be scared on Thursday at US Scream, USC's annual haunted house at the Blatt PE Center. The event invited brave Gamecocks to step into the dark and make their way through a building of tricks and surprises. Those who made it through were treated to a survivor's party, outside with music, games, and plenty of Halloween treats. Whether students came for the scares or just for some fall fun, US Scream provided a spooky start to Halloween on campus. Now, I went yesterday. It was my first time ever going to a haunted house. I went with my roommate. She's from Taiwan.
Okay.
And a lot of her Taiwanese friends came, and they're like, this is our first American Halloween. We want to go to a haunted house and just live it up. We were not ready, okay?
Oh, so what's scary?
I was scared. Like, it was fun scary, but people were just in corners jumping out at you and like running into you.
I think just the jump scares is what gets people. Like,
The jump scares.
there's nothing really probably scary about it. Granted, I didn't go, but I've been in Mad World, so I feel like they couldn't be on that level.
Yes.
And Mad World was okay. So.
At one point, I was screaming so hard that the person who jump scared me was like, sorry, are you actually okay? And I was like, oh my gosh. And then my roommate screamed so hard that her eyelashes fell off.
Oh.
So it was just,
That is.
it was
Y'all had a time.
We had a
Y'all had a
time.
time. Okay.
Yes.
That's interesting.
Yeah, Halloween parties can be a blast, but Airbnb is concerned about people partying a little too hard. Let's take a look.
So yes, in the spirit of Halloween today, as we are in our festive kind of wear, there will be many parties occurring all across the country. However, the company Airbnb has continued to crack down on their global party ban by limiting the amount of individuals in a property to 16 people, as stated on their website. The ban was first created in 2020 to, in their words, support our hosts and local communities. The website features technology that has reduced the ability for properties to be booked for any type of party or large gathering. About 600 people in the South Carolina area were blocked in the attempt to rent a property last Halloween, and about 40,000 were restricted across the country. It was also made aware in a press release that renters must be 18 years old to rent their properties, of course. So I saw a TikTok earlier this week, and I think this probably inspired me to do this Airbnb story of this host literally cleaning up their house, like Halloween decorations people put in their house that they rented out, and they had to clean it all themselves because they kicked them out because their neighbors notified them of what was happening in their home. So
Wow.
can this actually truly be controlled if you don't have that nice friendly neighbor that's looking out for you, making sure people are not partying in your house?
I don't think so.
Yeah, because some people's neighbors are not that tight. So, but we should know, just throw your own party in your own home. Don't use other people's home for your benefits. So yes, there has been a lot of heavy news in this episode. So let's do something lighter with a game of Guess Who.
So how the game works is Courtney will have a random Halloween character. She does not know who the character is. She's going to have to guess it by only asking me yes or no questions. Let's get started.
Okay, so I just grab it and put it like in front of me.
Yes.
Just one, duh. Okay. Is it upside down?
No.
Okay. I'm supposed to ask questions. I'm just looking at you. Is this character in a movie?
Yes.
Is it a cartoon?
No.
Should I show can they even see it? I don't think so.
I don't know.
We'll just add it later. Okay.
People have made it into a cartoon, but it's like movie cartoon. Yes or no questions. Sorry. I'm failing at this game.
Okay, so yes, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not good at this. Is it a recent movie that came out?
No.
Is the character any color besides a regular color, like a regular human flesh?
Yes.
Is this character's costume like notable? Like, is it like?
Yes.
I'm just gonna guess. Jason.
No.
Michael Myers.
No.
Freddy Krueger.
No.
Is it a male?
Yes. Are we allowed to give hints?
Yes.
Okay, this is not going anywhere.
She's not
So
Okay.
probably.
Think like basic Halloween character. You read about him in high school, probably.
It's like an older character.
Yes.
Frankenstein.
Yes.
Okay.
Very good.
Okay. Why you take a deep breath?
Oh, I'm like, how are you gonna get this one?
Okay, is this character in a movie?
Yes.
Is it a male?
No.
Is it a recent movie?
Yes.
Okay. Is it? Does the movie have color? Is it a colorful movie?
Yes.
You said a recent movie, kinda ish.
Mhm.
Something about the last movie with the somewhat spooky character. Is it Galinda?
No.
Am I
Very
close?
close. Very close.
Alphaba?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, we're getting closer to
Two more.
Okay. Is it a movie?
Yes.
Is it a male?
Yes.
Okay, I feel like all characters are males nowadays. Is that? No, that's too deep. I'm thinking too deep. Okay, I need a hint.
Okay.
I'm not going anywhere with this.
It's one of the characters that would jump scare you at a haunted house, and children are afraid of it.
That narrows down a lot, Carrigan.
Oh gosh. Think of like something you'd see at a circus.
Like a clown-ish?
Yes. This person is a clown,
Can I
but
steal?
you want to steal?
Yeah. I
Sure.
haven't seen it. Pennywise.
No.
That is the clown. What do you mean, no?
It starts with a C.
Chucky.
Yes.
How is Chucky a
Chucky's
clown?
not a
How is Chucky
It's
a
not?
clown? No.
Chucky's the
Chucky's a doll. I can see how you get that vibe. He has the red hair-ish, and he's kind of pale-ish, but... Okay, last one.
Oops.
This is not good. This is not good.
No.
Okay. Is it a movie?
Yes.
That's gonna be my first question. Is it an older Halloween character?
Yes. Very basic. And popular.
I'm just gonna guess. Freddy Krueger.
Yes, you
Okay.
got it.
Okay, that's my favorite one, so I just went with that. Okay, good job, everybody. Good job to myself.
Good enough for yourself. We should just cut that out.
Okay. Okay.
You did great, Courtney. But on that note, we're going to start wrapping up the show.
Yes, that takes us to the end of today's episode of Good Morning Gamecocks.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram, X, and Facebook at SGTV at USC.
Also, be sure to visit us online at sgtv@usc.com. For SGTV, I'm Courtney Duckett.
And I'm Carrigan Woodson. Stay safe this weekend and have an amazing Halloween.